मुनित्रय प्रार्थना। येनाक्षरसमाम्नायमधिगम्य महेश्वरात् कृत्स्नं व्याकरणं प्रोक्तं तस्मै पाणिनये नमः। येन धौता गिरः पुंसां विमलैः शब्दवारिभिः तमश्चाज्ञानजं भिन्नं तस्मै पाणिनये नमः। वाक्यकारं वररुचिं भाष्यकारं पतञ्जलिं पाणिनिं सूत्रकारं च प्रणतोऽस्मि मुनित्रयम्। ओम नमः पाणिनिकात्स्यायन पतञ्जलिभ्यः शब्दविद्या संप्रदाय प्रवर्तकेभ्यो मुनिभ्यो महद्भ्यो गुरुभ्यः। In this class we will continue the Stran Pratyaya Vidhana Sutrani. Third chapter, second pada, 183, rule number 183. हल सूकरयोः पुवः स्ट्रन् इति अनुवर्तते। हल सूकरयोः पुवः। अत्र स्ट्रन् इति एका अनुवृत्ति करणे, that also will follow from the earlier sutra. Stran karane. Here the dhatu is puvaha. Pung. There are two dhatus. Pung pavate. Pung punati punite. Both mean pavanam. Pavanam means pavitrikaranam, purifying. हलसूकरयोः इति उपपदानि. हल सूकर. हल means plow. सूकर means pig. अत्र धातुः पुवः. पुवः पूंग पवने इति धातोः करणे कारके स्ट्रन् प्रत्ययो भवति। तच्चेत् करणं हलसूकरयोः अवयवो भवति. That means karanam means the instrument, the sadhanam. The sadhanam for this pu dhatuhu, pavitrikaranam iti dhatuhu, tasya sadhanam halasya va sukarasya va avayavah bhavati chet. That means in respect of hala, plow, the one of the parts of the hala, if that is used as an instrument for purifying something, what does the hala do? It tills the land. It makes it purified in order to enable the agriculturist to put seeds in it. So he prepares the ground for putting the seeds. So he has to pavitrikaranam karaniyam bhavati. So he is making this hala, the ending butt of the hala, as an instrument for tilling the land. So that tilling the land is for pavitrikaranam of the land. So halasya avayavaha tad karanam bhavati atra. Tat karanam chet pu dhatoho stran prachayo bhavati. So also sukara, pig. How does it purify? It purifies dirt from the soil. That is the human excreta or the excreta of the other persons. In olden days, that was the only purifying method in villages. Nowadays, modern built latrines, all these things have come inside the homes. But earlier, they were going out and discharging themselves. So automatically the pigs, they come and they use their mouth for purifying the whatever dirt is there. So sukarasya avayavaha, sukarasya, one of the parts of the body, that is mouth, it becomes the instrument for pavitrikaranam. So what is dhatu? So these dhatus karanams are the limbs of hala or the limbs of a sukara. If that is the case, pu dhatoho tran prachayo bhavati. So here we will take the example here. Sukara. Sukarasya, first we will take hala. Halasya potram. Halasya avayavaha ityarthaha. Pu, after that, tran. Tran, if you remove sakara from the prachaya, the sakara in the prachaya, in the beginning of the prachaya has to be removed, dropped. So this, that becomes a tran. So pu plus tran. So pu plus tra. Nakara it. Pu plus tra means pu gets the guna. Potra. So potram. Halasya potram means the plow's share, the ending part of the plow, which is used for tilling the land. Tilling the land is here the pavitrikaranam of the land. So potram, halasya potram iti ekam udaharanam. Sukarasya potram mukham ityarthaha. Sukarasya mukhameva karanam pavanaya. For shuddhikaranam, that is the instrument. So sukarasya potram. Potram ityatra pu dhatoho tran prachayah. Next sutra. Arti lu dhu su khana saha chara itraha karane iti anuvartate. Karanardhe itra prachayah. Arti, the dhatus are arti. Arti means r dhatuhu. R gati prapanayoho ruchyati iti rupam. Ru gatau iyarti iti rupam. They are in two different ganas. Gati prapanayoho ruchyati iti bhavati vadigane. Ru gatau ityasya iyarti iti bhavati shanvikarane. So dvayor grahanam bhavati atra. Arti iti dhatuna ru gati prapanayoho ru gatau iti dvayorapi grahanam. The next dhatu is lu. Lu chedane, chedanarthaka, cutting. Then dhu. Dhu, there are two dhatus. Dhu vidhunane iti ekam dhatuhu. Vidhunanam means chepanam. That is spreading. Or chepanam means throwing it aside. Dhu kampane iti another dhatu. Now we are not going to take dhui kampane here. Only dhu vidhunane we are taking. The fact behind this is, here the sutra contains only dhu. The other dhatu, dhui, it also contains one anubandha. So the Vyakarana paribhasha is, Vyakarana sampradaya is, when you mention a dhatu without anubandha, you have to take that dhatu only. With anubandha dhatu you are not supposed to take. That is, the paribhasha says, niranubandhaka grahane sanubandhascha grahanam nasti iti. So when you are taking the dhatu, the sutra, when the sutra employs only without anubandha, only that is to be taken. With anubandha, whatever dhatu is there, that is not to be taken. The fact is, anubandha or not, anubandha is to be dropped. So the shabda, the swarupam of the dhatu will be the same thing, with anubandha or not anubandha. But here he has mentioned it in the sutra without anubandha. We are supposed to take without anubandha only. So dhu vidhunane we will take it here. Chepanam icharthaha. Another dhatu is su. Atrapi there are two dhatus. Su prerane. Preranam means generating. Suryaha we say. Suryaha, that has come from this dhatu only. He activizes, he generates energy in the srushti. So, su prerane. This is without anubandha. Sui pranigarbha vimochane, shung prani prasave, iti another two dhatus are there. With nyakara and nakara is anubandha. These two dhatus means delivering the child. Prani garbha vimochane. Garbhat prani pranehe vimochanam. Prani prasave, delivering the baby. So that dhatu we are not taking here, because they are with anubandhas. Only su prerane is being taken. And khana vidarane. Vidarane means breaking into pieces. Saha marshane. Sahanam. Tolerance. Endurance. Chara gatau. Etebhyaha dhatubhyaha itra iti prachayo bhavati karanardhe. That means again instrument. When the instrument is meant, itra is the dhatu to be employed on this dhatu. Itra is the prachaya to be employed on these dhatus. Now we will take the practical prayogas. Ru dhatuhu. Ru plus itra. Rukaraha. Dhatu, it contains rukara. So this employs guna. So ru becomes ar. Ar plus itra. Aritra. Aritra means an oar. That is a rudder to run the ship. Oar is an instrument to throw the water aside so that the ship advances forward. So ru gati prapanayoho iti dhatoho itra prachayaha. Because this prachaya, what is the meaning of this prachaya? That is the instrument for making the ship advance forward. And oar is the instrument. So that is called aritram. Lu chedanardhe dhatuhu. So lu is cutting. Lu plus itra. Atra lu ichasya punaha gunaha bhavati. Lo plus itra. Avadeshaha. Lavitra. Lavitra means lavitram is a sickle which cuts the grass. Sickle. So that is an instrument for cutting the grass. So lu plus itra. Dhu vidhunane. Vidhunana means kshepanam. Setting aside, throwing aside. Dhu plus itra. Atrapi dhu gunaha bhavati, dho bhavati. Avadeshaha. Dhavitram. Dhavitram means a fan made of deer's skin. That was used in the olden times to throw the air, to wave. A fan made of deer skin. Dhavitram. Su prerane. Generating. Su plus itra. Su becomes so. Avadeshaha. Savitram. A generator. Khana vidarane. Vidarane means cutting into pieces. Khan plus itra. Khanitra. Khanitra means a spade. Khananasya karanam. Khananasya sadhanam. Saha marshane. Endurance, tolerance. Sahate anena iti karanardhe. Saha plus itra. Sahitram. Sahate anena ichartha. Last dhatu is chara. Chara gatau. Chara plus itra. Charitra. Charitra means the history of a particular individual, the character of the individual. Charitram. Charitram of a individual is there. Also, charitra means he has become famous by that behavior. Charitram. We have got a charitram of the country also, of the world also. Now we will go to the next dhatu. Puvaha sanyayam. Itra will follow from the earlier sutra, and also karane. Karanardhe itra prachayaha. On dhatu puvaha. Puvaha. Earlier also puvaha dhatu has been contained in the sutra. That is again pui pavane, pung pavane. Both we take. Because this is not here Anubandha, Sanubandha, Ananubandha difference is not there. Both we are taking with Anubandha only. Poong Pavane, Pui Pavane. Pavana means again cleaning. Pavater dhatoho karane karake itra prachayo bhavati sanyayam. Sanyayam is the visheshaha here. That is, after the prachaya is suffixed to the dhatu, whatever the resultant word, that word should be the name of a particular thing or a particular person. Sanya vishaye. So, pu plus pu is the dhatu, itra is the prachaya. Pu plus itra. Pu becomes guna. Po plus itra. Avadeshaha. Pavitra. Pavitram means when you perform any shubhakarya or even ashubhakarya, before doing achamanam etc., you are supposed to wear a pavitram, a ring-like thing made on the darbha. You are supposed to wear it here, so it makes your hand purified. Mantra sahitam. So pavitram means darbha. Darbha pavitram. Athava darbha is otherwise called barhihi. Barhihi pavitram. That is a particular type of grass. Darbha and barhi, they are a particular type of grasses. They are supposed to purify the body of the individual, also the mind of the individual. So when in shubhakaryas and ashubhakaryas, you are supposed to wear a pavitram to your ring finger and then perform the duties. So this is a sanya. The sanya of a particular thing by which it is purified. Now next sutram is Kartarichar Shri Devatayoho. Again, Puvaha is follows here, Itra and also Karane. Here Karane follows, but in the sutra Kartari is added. So Kartaricha Karanecha. Kartaricha Arshidevatayoho. So this Karane we have to add there. Kartaricha Karanecha Arshidevatayoho. That is, Dhatuhu Pu. Pumaha Karane Kartaricha Itra Prachayo Bhavati Ichartha. Rushidevatayoho Ichuktam. So, Yatha Sankhyam. That is, Rushi Vishaye Karane. Pumaha Dhatoho Karanardhe Rushi Vishaye Bhavati. Pumaha Dhatoho Kartrardhe Devata Vishaye Itra Prachayo Bhavati. So here let us take first Kartari Vishayaha. Kartari Devata Icharthe Bhavati. Kartari Pumaha Itra Prachayaha. Atra Agnihi. Here Itra Prachayaha. So here Pumaha Kartari Devata Icharthe. Agnihi Vayuhu Somaha Suryaha Indraha Ichadi Devata. Agnihi Pavitram Sa Ma Punatu. Agni is called Pavitram. Pung Dhatoho Itra Prachaya. Agnihi Devata. Agnihi Pavitram Sa Ma Punatu. Let this Agni, let it be a Pavitram for me. Vayuhu Somaha Suryaha Indraha Pavitram Te Ma Punatu. So let Vayu, Soma, Surya, Indra, they are all Devatas. They are also called Pavitram. So they purify the individual who performs who recites the mantras. Now we will go to the next sutra. Nitaha Ktaha. Vartamane iti. All these prachayas are supposed to be influenced in Vartamana Kala only. Vartamane is, we have been following this Vartamane, this Anurti, Sakshat Sarvebhyaha Dhatubhyaha Asmin Prakarane Bhavatyeva. Nitaha Ktaha. Atra Kta iti prachayaha. Nitaha means Dhatu Visheshaha. Dhatus which have got ni as the it. Ni it, neat bhavati. Neetaha dhatoh means dhatus which have got anubandha, purvanubandha, the word ni, cha cha ja cha nya plus e. The dhatus which are having this ni as the anubandha, those dhatus are employed here. Those after those dhatus vartamana kalardhe taprachayo bhavati. Here earlier nishtha iti prachayena iti sutrena vartamanardhe taprachayah na prayuktah bhutakalardhe कर्मणि अर्धे निष्ठा इति सूत्रेण क्तवतु इति धातुभ्यः विहितः. For example, we have taken the examples of patitaha. Patitaha means pat dhatoh taprachayah. Patitaha means which had been read. Karmani ardhe bhutakale. Here this the dhatus containing ni as the purvanubandha, they are the taprachaya on those dhatus will be in vartamana kala. That is why a specific separate sutra has been made for vartamana kalartha taprachaya. Sadharanataya taprachaya bhutakalardhe bhavati karmanyardhe bhavati. Kintu etebhyah dhatubhyah yatra ni iti purvanubandha tebhyah dhatubhyah vartamana kalardhe taprachayo bhavati. We will take some examples with these dhatus having ni as the anubandha, purva anubandha. Ni mida snehane. Snehanam means becoming oily. Mid dhatuhu. That has got this ni as the purva anubandha. So on this dhatu, taprachaya is to be used in vartamana kalartha. So mid dhatuhu. Ni iti purvanubandha, that is to be dropped. Mida iti akaraha uttaranubandha, that is also to be dropped. So whatever remains in the dhatu is mid. Mid plus ta. Atra dakarantam dhatuhu takaraha prachayaha. Radabhyam nishtato naha purvasya cha daha iti sutrena. Earlier this dakara and takara, they get nakara adesha. So mid becomes min, ta becomes na. So min plus na, minna bhavati. Minnaha means vartamana kalardhe, being oily. It is snehane vartate. It is oily in vartamana kala. Ni chvida svedane, another dhatu having ni as the purvanubandha. Atrapi akaraha uttaranubandha. Both of them are to be dropped. So chvid svedanardhe bhavati. Svedana means sweating. Chvid plus ta. Chvinnaha. Atra nakarasya nakaraha bhavati. Atkupvangnum vyavayepi iti sutrena. Nakarasya nakaraha. Chvinnaha. This sweating. Presently sweating. Ni drusha pragalbhye. Pragalbhyardhe ni drusha iti dhatuhu. Ni iti purvanubandha, akaraha uttaranubandha. Both are to be dropped. Pragalbhyam ichukte pandityam. Panditya pradarshyanam. Drusha dhatuhu. Drushu plus ta. Sakarat anantara takaraha. It gets takara by stutva sandhi. So it becomes ta. Drushtaha. Drushtaha means saha drushtaha ichukte saha pandityena vartate. Another dhatu with ni as the purvanubandha. Ni swapa shayane. Ni gets dropped. Swapa akara also gets dropped. So swap remains. Swap means shayanam. Shayanam means sleeping. Swap plus ta. Here, because this is taprachaya, it is kit. Kiti samprasaranam bhavati. Vachi swapi ejadinam kiti iti sutrena swapdhatoho kiti prachaye pare samprasaranam bhavati. Samprasaranam means vakarasya ukaraha. Swap becomes sup. Sup plus ta. Suptaha. He is being asleep. Vartamana kalarthe. He is being asleep. Now we will go to the next sutra. Mati buddhi pujardhebhyascha. In this sutra, taha vartamane will continue from the earlier sutra. Mati buddhi pujardhebhyascha dhatubhya ichyartha. The dhatu should be matsyardhaka dhatavaha अथवा बुद्ध्यर्थक धातवः पूजार्थकः धातवः तेभ्यः धातुभ्यः वर्तमानकाले तप्रत्ययो भवति इत्यर्थः. What is this mati, buddhi and puja? Ardhebhyah ityuktत्वेन mati, not only mati साक्षात् mati धातुः but matsyardhaka धातुः अपि बुद्ध्यर्थक धातुः बुध धातुः बुद्ध्यर्थक धातुश्च पूज धातुः पूजार्थकश्च धातुश्च. All these will get in vartamana kala taprachayah. Mati means not buddhi, because buddhi is separately taken here. Mati means ichha, buddhi means jnanam, puja means satkarah. So etadardhebhyascha dhatubhyah vartamanardhe taprachayo bhavati. If you take the examples, mati dhatuhu rajnyam mataha, एषः पंडितः राज्ञां मतः इति उच्यते. राज्ञां मतः इत्युक्ते राज्ञाम् इष्टः इति. he is liked, that is in present tense. He is liked presently by kings. मत्स्यर्धक धातुभ्यः इच्छार्धकम् अपि. राज्ञाम् इष्टः, he is liked by rajas. Here, why Rajnyamiti Sashti Vachanam? Atra, there is a separate rule, that is, Atra Anunasika Anudattopadesha Anunasika Ichadisu Makarasya, that is Man Dhatuhu Nakarasya Lopo Bhavati. Man, simply Nakara is dropped. Ma plus ta, mataha. Rajnyam buddhaha. Buddha dhatu. Buddha means avagamane. Jnanam ichyarthaha. Buddha plus ta. Buddhaha. Rajnyam buddhaha. That means Rajnyam buddhaha ityukte Rajnyam jnataha ichyarthaha. ज्ञाधातुः अपि समानार्थकः. राज्ञां ज्ञातः, वेल नोन टू किंग्स इत्यर्थः. लास्टली पूजार्थकः. राज्ञां पूजितः, ही इज रेस्पेक्टेड बाय राजास. अथवा पूजार्थे अन्यः धातुः अर्चि धातुः. राज्ञां अर्चितः, ही इज बीइंग रेस्पेक्टेड बाय किंग्स. हियर Mati buddhi pujardhebhyah. He could have stopped with that, but he has not stopped. Mati buddhi pujardhebhyah cha. He has added chakara there. So this chakara has with a certain intention he has added this chakara. This chakara is for including such dhatus which are not mentioned here also. Anukta samuchayartha. अन्येभ्योपि धातुभ्यः वर्तमानार्थे तप्रत्ययो भवति. So we will take some other dhatus also where this वर्तमानार्थे तप्रत्यय is used. शीला इति धातुः. शीला समाधौ. Samadhi means sitting in yogic posture or concentrating upon something. So शीला plus तप्रत्ययः idagama. शीलितः. Presently he sits in yogic posture. Presently he is concentrating ichyartha. Raksha dhatuh. Raksha palane. To rule, to protect. Rakshitaha. रक्ष प्लस इडागम सहित तप्रत्यय रक्षितः ही रूल्स इत्यर्थः क्षमूस सहने क्षम धातुः अनुनासिकस्य क्विझलोः निति इति अत्र अकार चकारानन्तरम् अकारः that gets a दीर्घ so it becomes क्षा क्षम सहने क्षम प्लस ता क्षान्तः भवति क्षम becomes क्षाम क्षाम प्लस ता मकारस्य पुनः ताता दाधा न अनुनासिकः क्षान्तः क्षान्तः means he is enduring, he is forbearing, he is patient ityarthah. Another dhatu also we can take for this chakara. Ang purvaka krusha dhatuhu. Krusha ahvane. Ahvana means calling aloud. Ang purvaka krusha dhatuhu. Akrish prasutta. Akrishtaha. He calls aloud ityarthah. अत्र कृष्य धातुः शकारान्तः शकारस्य शकारो भवति व्रश्च भ्रश्च सृज मृज यज राज भ्राज छशां सः इति सूत्रेण सो कृश बिकम्स कृश आफ्टर दैट तकार स्तुत्व संधि कृष्टा भवति आकृष्टः अनदर धातु जुषी प्रीति सेवनयोः जुष जुष धातुः प्रीत्यर्थे सेवनार्थे भवति इन हिंदी वी गॉट जोश जोश में कहाँ है जोश मीन्स सेम थिंग जुस बिकम्स जोश जुस प्लस ता स्तुत्व संधि जुष्टः प्रीतः इत्यर्थः ही बिकम्स प्लीज्ड इत्यर्थः रुष रोषे रोष मीन्स क्रोधः रुष प्लस ता तकारस्य टकारः स्तुत्वेन रुष्टः he becomes angry इत्यर्थः अत्र इडागमोऽपि भवति विकल्पेन रुषितः अभि वि आंग पूर्वक हृ धातुः with abhi vi and ang hru dhatu means speaking abhivyakr plus ta अभिव्याकृतः स्पीकिंग इत्यर्थः हृष हृष्टौ अथवा हृष अलीके इति धातुः हृष धातुः गेट्स प्लीज्ड इत्यर्थः हृष प्लस ता हृष्टः बिकम्स प्लीज्ड तुष तुष्टौ तुष प्लस ता तुष्टः he becomes satisfied कमु कांतौ डिजायर कमु प्रसुत्ता कांतः he wants संपूर्वक यम धातुः यम उपरमे सम प्लस यम प्रसुत्ता मकारस्य लोपः संयतः he controls himself well उद्पूर्वक यम उपरमे इति धातुः उद् प्लस यम प्लस ता उद्यतः मकारस्य लोपः अनुनासिक लोपः उद्यतः that means उद्यतः means he sets about an a ventureful deed he is venturesome कष हिंसायां हिंसार्धे कष प्लस ता कष्ट कष्टम मृग प्राणत्यागे टू डाई न पूर्वक मृयि अमृतः न मृतः अमृतः वर्तमाने जीवितः इत्यर्थः he still lives एवं we can add some more dhatus also सुप्तः शयितः आसितः अश भोजने अस्मात् आंग पूर्वक अश आसितः लिप उपदेहे लिप्तः तृप तृप्तौ तृप्तः एते सर्वे अपि वर्तमानकालार्थे तप्रत्ययान्त शब्दाः now we have come to the end of the second pada now we will take up the third pada third chapter, third pada, first sutra. Unadayo bahulam. Vartamane iti vartate sanyayam. Sanyayam iti purva sutrat. Puvaha sanyayam iti sutrat. Puvaha sanyayam iti sutrat. Sanyayam anuvartate. And then 123 sutra. Vartamane ityuktam. Vartamane iti asmat sutrat anuvartate. So vartamane sanyayam iti anuvartyamane unadayaha prachayaha bahulam bhavanti ityarthaha. Now it requires a little introduction regarding this unadayaha, because we have not come across unadayaha previously. This unadayaha sanyayam bhavanti. What is sanya? Unadi prachayaha. Unadi means un plus adi. There are some unadi prakaranas. There is a difference of opinion whether unadi prakaranams, they are not a part of the Ashtadhyayi. So they are separately written. Whether they have been written by Panini or by somebody else, we don't know. Because in Ashtadhyayi we have got this unadi vishayaha only in these three sutras. Unadayo bahulam bhutecha bhavati ityadi. In sutra, in three sutras only he has mentioned this unadaya. He has not detailed, he has not dealt with them in detail. So that gives support to the idea that unadi prakaranams have not been authored by Panini. They have been authored by earlier Vayakaranas or Vayakaranas coming after him. So this unadi sutra prakaranam will be taking up only after the Ashtadhyayi is ended. So here the sutra says unadayaha prachayaha vartamanardhe sanyayam visaye bahulam bhavanti. Atra bahulam bhavanti ityuktam. Bahulam ityukte, there are many meanings of this bahulam. Bahun lati iti bahulam. Kaschid pravuttihi bhavati, kaschid nivrittir bhavati, kaschid apavado bhavati, kaschid viparyena bhavati, evam bhavati. Nama atra unadi prakaranesu ye vihitaha te prachayaha. There are different prachayas. The first prachaya mentioned there is una. Una means nakara it bhavati u. So that is called unadi. Sanyavachaka shabde api sarve sanyavachaka shabdaha dhatutpannaha iti keshanchana bahunam cha apipraya. Samskrita bhashayam every word is derived from a dhatu. There are a few persons who say it's not so. There are some words like khatwa which are not resulting from dhatus, but mostly the peculiarity and the speciality of Sanskrit language is every word, especially sanyavachaka words, they are derived from a dhatu. For example, Rama, Rama dhatu. Ramanti ramante asmin munayaha ichyarthe ramadhatoho ghai prachayantena. So one dhatu and one prachaya. This combination of dhatu and prachaya, all the nouns have been formed, all the words have been formed in even avyayas also they have been formed from dhatus only. That is one of the opinions of the Vayakaranas. So here this dhatu utpanna visaye one karika is there. Karika means it's a sloka rupa upadeshaha of Vyakarana vidhis. Karika says namacha dhatujamaha nirukte Vyakarane shakatasya cha tokam yat na padartha vishesha samutham prachayataha prakrutescha taduhyam. The meaning of this shloka is Nirukta Shastra. That is Vedangas. One of the Vedangas, 6 Vedangas is Nirukta. Nirukta Shastra, it is authored by Yaska Muni. It deals with the meanings of the words in Veda. Indra, Rudra, Vayu, Varuna, all these things, he has established them that they have been derived from dhatus. So, Nirukta Shastre, it is told, Namacha dhatu jamaha. Every word, every name is uspannam from a dhatu. Dhatu jam means utpanna from dhatu, produced from a dhatu. Vyakarna Shastre api Shakatasya tokam. That means Shakatasya son, Shakatayana. One great Vyakarana before Panini, Shakatayana, he has declared in Vyakarana Shastram api, every word, every noun form has been derived from a dhatu. Yat na padardha vishesha samutham tat prachayataha prakrutescha uhyam. That means, what is the padardha? Padasya arthaha. Artha means prayojanam. What for this pada is used in bhasha? To convey what meaning this has been used. What is the purpose of using this pada? That is called padartha. Generally, when the words are rudhi in world, the moment you hear a word, you know what it means, for what purpose it is used. Generally, they are so. Where on certain occasions that is not clear. This padasya prayojanam, padasya vritti, it is not clear. Then they have to be inferred. The meaning has to be inferred by the prakruti and prachaya. Prakruti means dhatu. In what meaning the dhatu has been used? And what is the meaning of prachaya? Just as dhatus have got meanings, prachayas also have got meanings. So by inferring the prachaya meaning, by knowing prachaya meaning and also by knowing dhatu meaning, we infer the meaning of a particular word which is not currently used, the meanings of which are not very clear on hearing them. That is the meaning of the sloka. Another karika is there. Sanyasu dhatu rupani prachayascha tatah pare karyad vidyat anubandhametat shastram unadishu. Here, dhatu rupani prachayascha. We first to take dhatu rupam and then add prachaya. There are certain special vyakarana karyas when you add a dhatu with a prachaya. So, with those, when they become, the dhatu's meaning is clear and prachaya's meaning is clear, and also the vyakarana karyas pertaining to the combination of those two, when they are quite known, then the pada will get its meaning perfectly. Bahulamiti uktatvena sutreshu unadi sutreshu certain prachayas are employed with certain dhatus. Bahulamiti uktatvena, for other dhatus not mentioned in sutra also, the prachayas can be employed in the same meaning. Where a prachaya is not employed also, we can just assume that a prachaya is employed there, and that meaning of the prachaya can be taken to mean the pada. Udaharanam uchyate yatra kru va pa ji mi swadi sadhi ashubhyaha un. He has taken one particular unadi sutras as an example to demonstrate the meaning conveyed in these slokas. The dhatus are kru, va, pa, ji, mi, swadi, sadhi, ashu, tebhyaha un prachayo bhavati. This is the first utsarga prachayaha in unadi. Apavadattvena bhavaha anye prachayaha uktaha. So we will take one by one these dhatus. Kru means karanam, karanartha, to do. Kru plus un. Un is u. Nakara is meant for creating vruddhi whenever necessary. Kru plus u. Atra vruddhir bhavati. Rukarasya vruddhi. Ru becomes R. So kru becomes a kar. Kar plus u. So the meaning, what is this meaning? Karuhu. Kru means doing. So a silpi is called karu. Silpi means he performs a action which all persons generally cannot do. It's a silpam. It's a quite an art. Silpi athava karakaha ichartha. So this meaning is emanating from the dhatus. Va gati gandhane. Gati, gatyarthaka, nirantara gatihi. Gati gandhanam. Gandhanam means smell. So nirantara gatyarthe, smell icharthe, va iti dhatuhu. Tasmat un pratyayah. Va plus u. This is akaranta dhatuhu. Ato yuk chin krutoho iti sutrena yugagamaha bhavati. So after va, before u, pratyaya, yakaraha. Vay plus u. Vayuhu. Vayuhu means wind, air. Nirantara gatir bhavati. And it brings smells. We are able to smell so many objects because the smell is carried through vayu. Pa dhatu. Pa rakshane. Pa plus un. Pa plus u. Atrapi yugagamaha. Pay plus u. Payuhu. This is what is. We have to somehow other derive the meaning of it. Payuhu means generally it is loke rudhi asti. Payuhu means gudasthanam, the anus. And what is the connection between parakshane and payuhu? Dhatohu utpannaha shabdaha, dhatvarthaha vayam janimaha, rakshanarthakaha. How this payu, so-called gudasthanam, anus, how it protects. Had it not been there, where does your gases go? Where does the malina substances? The outlet is only through payu, gudasthanam, anus. So by providing outlet, it is protecting the body. Body is releasing certain unnecessary things, harmful things out of this gudasthanam, out of this anus. So anus protects you. So in that way we have to simply link. Such things are very rare, but where it is not quite clear, by exercising your brain you have to link the word with the dhatu. Because he said parakshane dhatoho payuhu iti bhavati iti. G. G means to win, to conquer. Or abhibhave. Abhibhava means excelling others. G plus u, un pratyayah. Un is vruddhikarakam. So G becomes jai. Jai plus u. Ayadeshaha. Jayuhu bhavati. Jayuhu means a medicine. A physician is called Jayuhu. Or a medicine is called Jayuhu. How it protects, how it conquers, how Jayuhu, Aushadham conquers, it conquers the diseases. So Aushadham jayati rogan. Jayuhu, Aushadham, rogan jayati. It conquers the rogas. So it is called Jayu. Mi dhatuhu. Dumi prakshepane. Prakshepanam nama spreading all over. Mi dhatoho un pratyayah. Mi plus u. Vruddhi. Mi becomes mai. Mai plus u. So ayadeshaha. Mayuhu. Mayuhu means in Ayurveda we have got three doshas: Vata, Kapha, Pitta. Pitta is otherwise called Mayuhu. How it spreads over? It spreads over the entire body. Pitta spreads over the entire body. It affects many limbs of the body. So from the spreading over icharte mi dhatohu utpannam mayuhu iti. Swada dhatuhu. Swada aswadane. Aswadana means tasting. Swada plus u. Atra vruddhi. Upadha akarasya vruddhi. Swad bhavati. Swad plus u. Swaduhu. Swaduhu means tasteful. Sadha dhatuhu. Sadha samsiddhau iti dhatvardha. Fulfilling, making a thing well known, famous, etc. So sadha dhatoho un prachayaha. Sadh plus u, sadhuhu. Who is called a sadhu? Sadhnoti parakaryam iti sadhuhu. Who helps the others is called sadhu. Paritranaya sadhunam ichuktam Bhagavad Gita mache. God will not protect one people sitting without any action. Who set out in action to protect others, to safeguard the rights of others. Only those persons rakshanam Krishna has taken. Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya duskrutam. So let us not feel, let the human beings not feel that if you don't do any harm to anybody, you are protected. Unless you do good to others, you are not protected. So doing good to others is a positive quality. Not doing any harm is a negative quality. You are supposed to be positively good. So positively good person is called sadhu. He facilitates others' performance. Ashu vyaptau iti dhatuhu. Ashnute ityarthe vyaptir bhavati tasya iti ash plus u. Ruddhi. Ash plus u. Ashuhu. Ashuhu means spontaneous ityarthe. Sigram ityarthe api. Atra bahulakam ichi tasya विपुल विवरणार्थम एका कारिका वर्तते. बाहुलकम प्रकृतेः तनुदृष्टेः प्रत्यय समुच्चय प्रत्यय प्राय समुच्चयनादपि कार्य सशेष विधेश्च तदुक्तम नैगम रूढ़ि भवम ही सुसाधु. It is very clear here. Unadi prachayeshu bahulakatvam. What is the nature of this bahulakatvam in unadi prachayas is explained here. Unadi prachayaha tanudrustehe. Tanudrusti means alpamatra dhatunam. Anya dhatunam cha. Unadi prachayaha alpamatra dhatunam cha anya dhatunam cha prachayaha vidhiyante. Pratyayascha samuchitaha gruhyante. Samuchitaha ichukte, with other vyakarana karyas attending on that, they are to be taken. Vyavahitaha pratyayaha vidhiyante. Kadachit pratyayaha vyavahitaha bhavanti. With gap. Prakrutehe vidhiyamana pratyayanam karyani sasesham uchyante. The sutra will not give all the details of this pratyaya. Some other details we have to supply by ourselves. Anuktani api kanichana karyani tatra bhavanti. And another important thing he has told is Vedeshu vidyamanaha lokecha prasiddhaha te sadhavaha shabdaha bhavanti. Ultimately, which word is sadhu, which word is to be employed, which word is to be prohibited to be employed. It is determined by Veda Bhasha. Veda Bhashayam vidyate tat sadhu. Lokecha prasiddha kavyeshu prasiddha sadhu purushanam prayogeshu vartate tadapi sadhu shabdaha. So sadhu shabdasya determination will be depending upon whether it is appearing in Veda or whether it appears in the the kavyas or kritis or the speaking of Sista persons, that is knowledgeable persons. Another sutra here in this connection is Bhutepi Drushyante, second sutra. Bhutepi Drushyante, Unadayaha iti vartate. Atra ete Unadayaha prachayaha Purvam Vartamane Chuktam Kila Bhutepi Drushyante. Atra Drushyante, that is to be noted here. Drushyante means you are not given a liberty to use as you please. Drushyante means drushi ucharane. Yad ucharitam shishta janaihi. You have to follow the usage made by good people in Vyakarana Granthas or in Sahitya Granthas, and then you follow them. So, Bhutakale api unadayaha sistanam vyavahareshu bhavanti तेषां व्यवहार अनुसारमेव अस्माभिः प्रयोगः कर्तव्यः. अत्र भूते काले उणादयः प्रत्ययाः दृश्यन्ते. There are 3 or 4 examples. We will take the examples. वृत्तमिदं वर्तमा, वृत धातुः, वृतु वर्तने. Vartana means walking or going. Vartanam krutam asmin icharthe. Vartanam, walking has been done in this. That is a road. A road is called Vartuma. So that word has been formed with Vrutu dhatu. Vrut plus manin prachayaha. That is also unadi prachayaha. Vrut plus man. Vrut becomes a guna, upadha gunaha. Vart. Vrut becomes vart. Vartman bhavati. Nakaranta. So, Prathama Vibhakti Ekavachane Vartma. Vartma, Vartmani, Vartmani. Vartma means road. Charitam tad iti charadhatoho man prachayaha. Manin prachayaha unadi. Charitam plus man. Char plus man. Charman. Nakarantaha. Napumsakalingaha. Charma bhavati. Charma means skin. What is the connection of the skin and char dhatuhu? Char means moving. Moving and covering. That which moves and covers the entire bodily organs. The bones, the muscles, the sinews, etc. etc. All the bodily organs have been covered by this charma. Bhasitam tad iti bhasa iti dhatoho manin prachayaha unadi. Bhas plus manin. Bhasman. Bhasman means juti, jutyarthakaha, shining. When you wear this bhasma on the forehead, you shine. So, because Drusigrahanam has been, these words have been taken from the prayogas of great persons. So, they are unadi antaha. So, they should be taken as they are employed in the books, earlier books. So, with this we come to our end with Shanti Mantra. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Saha Viryam Karavavahai Tejasvina Vadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.